Hello everybody, this is Vincent from S.C.A.T Paper Ink. And today, we'll be hosting the first S.C.A.T Paper News. So, let's check it out. We should go look at some of the comics first. Head to the comic page. Oh, look at these. So it's the S.C.A.T-versary comic, the original one, and look at this new one that the co-owner Sam made. Let's go check out the comic. As you can tell, these are our main antagonists and these are our main people: Super Cabinet and Talking Paper. We will soon be selling these cards in packs of 10. So I'm going to show you through all the cards so that you know what you hope to get. There's Killifying Glass. After 3 turns, your opponent's active Scatymon goes to 10 HP. So if they're a really strong Scatymon, you should probably use that. Super Stick. He just has some really OP attacks, and one of them does 300 damage. There's the Rocket Launcher. There's a regular rocket that does 150, and there's a bomb that does 100. Then there's Toilet. It has an attack called Dirty Water that does 80 damage. Then here's some of the evolution ones. There's a Stickman. He does 20 damage in a move called Slice. Gunman, which is now Evolution 2, which is 40 damage in an attack called Shoot. Then Evolution 3, Killman, does 70 damage in an attack called Snipe. And then there's 5 evolutions of this one. There's Fort Noob. He does a first shot, which is 50 damage, an RPG, which is 110 damage, but it does 50 damage to himself. He can put on a bush, which reduces the damage taken by 20 for the rest of the turn. Then there's the average fort. He has an assault rifle, which does 80 damage, a clinger, which is 130 damage after 1 turn. There's a pistol that does 60 damage. And there's also the Fort Pro, which has a shotgun attack that does 170 damage. Then a C4 attack that does 130 damage, but it only does damage if the enemy has less than 150 HP. Then it has the assault rifle that does 80. And then it's time for the special ones. The Fort Trolls. They have a 360 no-scope. If out of 3 times you get heads, it's an insta-kill. Then there's 180 no-scope, it does 200 damage. Then assault rifle, 80. Then Fort Trolls EX. They have a guided missile that is 250 damage and destroys all energies attached to the opponent's Scatymon. They have a shotgun that does 170 damage and an assault rifle that does 80. Then there's 2 halves of the cards, Sis and Ors. If you get them both together, there's only 1 of each of them, so they're really rare. So if you can only use the attack if you have both, you get to rip their card in half. And there's the Faker. He has an attack called Copy, and he turns into the opponent's Scatymon. But if you place your card and kill the other one, then your Faker card is now gone. Back to Faker. So if they place a horrible card and you place Faker, pretty much a useless card. Then there's the laser gun that just has different attacks of lasers. There's Mr. Window. He just bores the other opponent's Scatymon, which makes him not want to attack Mr. Window. And there's the How Did This Get Here? It does a freeze attack that freezes the other person's Scatymon. Then there's the gun. It's an item. It's plus 40 attack for 1 turn. Then there's M and C Hand, which the other 2 attacks are Master It, which does 100 damage, then Crazy It, which does 50. Then there's Falling Tech. Its attack is Smash, and then it gives a concussion. And there's Splitter. What it does is your active S.C.A.T. does 2 times damage for a turn.